guys. It's just a quick update. It's the day after my birthday, so you know all the big birthday thing is all done, unfortunately, but it was a lot of fun, and I just kind of wanted to, make a video and tell you a little bit about it. I have something to introduce you to, actually. Just a minute, I'll go get it. This is June. This is my little bonsai tree that I got for my birthday. It's a juniper tree, and I thought it was appropriate to name it June because my birthday is in June and it is a juniper tree. And I think it's adorable. Here's a closer, better look at it. Let me just try and get that centered for you. There you go. I also should show you other things that I got for my birthday. Well, first of all, I got a gift card, and I went out and I bought some things with it. And this is the dress that I bought. There's a bird right here, and I thought that was pretty cool. And it kind of looks like it's all just made out of like little bits of paper that are just cut up. And yeah, so here's my dress. These are very special. Before I show you them, I also have to make mention that I got new makeup brushes. I got this powder brush and 2 eyeshadow brushes that I really love and I just used. And they're back in the wash in there because I was just using them, so I don't have them here to show you right now. So I'm gonna show you first this beautiful bracelet that I got for my birthday. I got it from Heather, and I fell in love with it. Like, I love it so much. I'm going to wear it tonight because I'm going out tonight. And from my parents, I got Swarovski crystal necklace, and I love it so much. Oh, wrong side. There's actually like teeny little crystals that are embedded right into here. Probably see them. And there's this guy. Yeah. And I got a crossword ticket too from my auntie, and I didn't win anything, but it was still fun to do. It occupied about 15 minutes of my time and kept me entertained today. So yeah, last night I had a great time, and a lot of my family was here. So overall, I had quite a few people over for dinner. We had lobster, and that was a great choice. So who was over? It was myself, and there was my little sister, Shanna, and there was Ben, and there was Heather, and my mom, and George, and Rick were over for dinner. So 7 of us for dinner. And then my Auntie Debbie, and then my grandma and grandpa came over afterwards to wish me happy birthday, and they sat around and stared at me awkwardly while I opened my gifts, and that was certainly an interesting experience. You know, like, when you're put in the spotlight for that kind of situation, as much as, like, it is exciting that it's your birthday and everything, and it's, like, you're having a great day, it's like when people sit there and stare at you while you're opening your presents, it's, like, kind of intimidating. I was wondering this morning, Heather baked me a birthday cake, and she brought it over yesterday, and then when she left, I told her to what was left, there was like a piece that was like this big. Oh my god, there was a piece that was like this big left, and I told her to cut it in half, and then give half to Ben, and then the other half I would keep. And then I put the other half in a Tupperware container, and then I went to go get it, to like eat some of it, and somebody took it. I think it was like my little sister. I think Shannon took it to school, and like the whole entire, like this cake, a piece of cake like this big, she just like took to school and ate it, because it's nowhere. I even checked in the freezer, it's not even in the freezer. Yesterday before everyone came for dinner, Shanna and I went out on a train to the next city over to go get my transcript for my school. And so I took her into my school, and then I gave her a tour and everything, and like where my classrooms were and that kind of stuff. And then we went out to McDonald's for lunch, and so we were walking down the street, and then we walked into this McDonald's, and we were standing in line ordering, and then this guy kind of walks up behind us, and he starts talking, and he's like, "Oh, excuse me." I noticed that like he had this big stream of snot just dripping down his mustache and beard, and it was just like this disgusting glob, and it was like dripping off the bottom of his chin, and I'm just like flabbergasted. Didn't really know how to continue, but I was like, okay, well, yeah, it's just like if you go to the end of the street there and then turn left, you'll run into one. It's like a 10-minute walk from here. He's like, oh, it's too far. And I noticed that, like, man, he smelled really bad, and like I'm positive he was a homeless guy. And so I was trying to be like a little bit, you know, like sympathetic, because I don't want to just like immediately shun him and be like, oh, I'm not paying attention to you because you're homeless and you're worthless, because that's not true. Like, I would still pay just as much respect. But I noticed that he smelled really bad, and he decided that he wanted to sit at the table like right next to me and my sister. So we're eating our lunch, and our stomachs are just turning because this guy smells so bad. And I thought it was his feet at first. I thought it was his feet because he was wearing these old beat up runners, and like his feet were like covered in blood and disgusting like dirt and stuff. And I was like, okay. And he wasn't wearing any socks, and so I figured it was his feet. And all of a sudden he stands up and goes to put his tray in the garbage, and I noticed that he peed himself. Like, there's this big, gigantic urine stain, like, literally from, like, here down, like, down his shorts. And it was disgusting, and it had, like, kind of like an outline around it, so you could tell it's been there for a few days. It wasn't, like, fresh or anything, so he didn't even bother to either A, change his pants, or B, find a bush to pee in, because I assumed that he was, like, really drunk or really stoned, and just didn't wanna bother to get up, or couldn't get up, and then literally just pissed himself and started walking around like that, and like nothing happened. And man, I thought I was gonna throw up. I actually had to get up and leave McDonald's, because if I stayed in there with him any longer and had to smell that, knowing that it was the smell of old urine, that I would literally just upchuck my McDonald's. McUpchuck. Oh yeah, and after that, so we got on the train to come back home, and I went to go use a payphone to call Lorand, because we had some arrangements to hang out, and it was my birthday, and he wanted to say happy birthday and give me a hug, and June, obviously. So I went to go use the payphone, like I said, and it swallowed my quarters at first, and then I held down the button to get the coins back, and then it spat out $2.50 for me. So then I found $2 in the payphone yesterday and treated myself to some Tim Hortons, and that was awesome. And after that, I was like, okay, I love my birthday. My birthday is awesome. So, overall, I had a really, really awesome birthday. Thank you guys for your birthday wishes. I really appreciated that. I'm gonna head out now, because I'm going out soon. And I don't really know what I'm doing, because I haven't really been told. Anyways, I'll update you guys again soon as I have some interesting event to let you know about, like to talk about. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, okay?